Hey everybody, it's Your Name here, and let me tell you, I've seen it all when it comes to cats. Ever get that feeling your cat might be secretly harboring some resentment towards you? Like maybe you forgot to fill their food bowl on time, or you accidentally tripped over them in the dark. Look, cats are complex creatures. They've got their own way of communicating. Today, we're diving deep into the subtle signs your cat might be secretly mad at you. By the end of this video, you'll be fluent in feline frustration. Alright, let's talk about food. It's one of the most important aspects of a cat's life, and it can tell us a lot about their health and happiness. We all know cats take their meals seriously, right? They have their own little rituals and routines that they follow religiously. I mean, these are creatures of habit. They thrive on routine. Every day at the same time, they expect their food to be served. It's almost like clockwork. So if your little shadow, who usually greets you at the food bowl with a chirp and a head boop, is suddenly MIA come mealtime, it can be quite concerning. Well, Houston, we might have a problem. Cats are known for their finicky eating habits, but a sudden change can be a sign of something more serious. Now, I'm not just talking about skipping a meal here and there. Cats can be picky, and sometimes they just aren't in the mood for what's on the menu. Cats are masters of manipulation. They know how to push our buttons. They might beg for treats or try to get you to give them something different. But if you notice a drastic change in their eating habits, like they're barely touching their food, or they're flat out refusing to eat, it's time to take notice. This isn't just a case of being picky, it could be a sign of a deeper issue. This could be their way of saying, hey, I'm not happy with you right now. Cats are very sensitive creatures, and their behavior can be a reflection of their emotional state. Maybe you changed their food brand without a proper transition, or maybe, just maybe, you've been a little too preoccupied with your phone lately and not giving them the attention they deserve. Cats notice these things, and they can react by refusing to eat. Whatever it is, a sudden disinterest in food is a major red flag. Don't ignore it. It could be a sign of an underlying health issue, or it could be a behavioral response to something in their environment. Either way, it's important to pay attention and take action. If your cat's eating habits have changed drastically, it's always a good idea to consult with your vet. They can help determine if there's a medical issue at play or if it's something behavioral. Early intervention can make a big difference in your cat's health and well-being. Remember, our feline friends rely on us to notice when something's not right. By paying attention to their eating habits and addressing any changes promptly, we can help ensure they stay happy and healthy. So keep an eye on that food bowl, and don't hesitate to seek help if you notice something off. Okay, so your cat isn't launching into a full-blown hairball-hurling hissy fit, but you've noticed they're suddenly channeling their inner ninja, disappearing into the shadows whenever you're around. This behavior can be quite puzzling, especially if your feline friend was previously affectionate and always by your side. It's like they've suddenly decided to become a secret agent, slipping away into the darkness at the slightest hint of your presence. Yeah, that's not a coincidence, folks. Cats are incredibly perceptive creatures, and their behavior often reflects their emotional state. When a cat starts avoiding you, it's a clear sign that something is amiss. It could be a reaction to a change in their environment, a response to stress, or even a subtle way of telling you that they're not feeling well. Cats are all about proximity when they're feeling the love. They love to be near you, to rub against you, and to headbutt you. These behaviors are their way of marking you as part of their territory, a sign of their affection and trust. When a cat is comfortable and happy, they'll often seek out your company and make physical contact. They love to rub on you, headbutt you, basically create a cloud of cat hair around you to mark their territory. This is their way of saying, you're mine, and I feel safe with you. It's a form of bonding that strengthens the relationship between you and your cat. However, when this behavior changes, it's a signal that something is wrong. But when that love turns sour, their first instinct is to create distance. Cats are naturally solitary animals, and when they're upset or stressed, they prefer to be alone. This distancing behavior can be their way of coping with whatever is bothering them. It's important to pay attention to these changes and try to understand the underlying cause. You might find them camped out under the bed, perched precariously on the highest shelf, basically anywhere you're not. These hiding spots provide them with a sense of security and a place to retreat when they're feeling overwhelmed. It's their way of saying, I need some space right now. They might even give you the cold shoulder, avoiding eye contact and pretending you don't even exist. This behavior can be particularly hurtful, especially if you're used to a more affectionate relationship with your cat. It's like they're giving you the silent treatment, and it can be difficult to know how to respond. Trust me, I've been there. It's like living with a furry little ghost. You start to wonder what you did wrong and how you can make things right. The key is to be patient and give your cat the time and space they need to feel comfortable again. Sometimes, just being present and offering a calm, reassuring presence can make a big difference. But before you start thinking you've done something truly unforgivable, remember, cats are masters of holding grudges. They have long memories and can be quite particular about their likes and dislikes. It's possible that something as simple as a change in their routine or environment has upset them. It could be something as simple as you moving their favorite scratching post or interrupting their nap time. Cats thrive on routine and familiarity, and even small changes can be unsettling for them. By understanding their behavior and making an effort to minimize disruptions, you can help your cat feel more secure and rebuild the bond between you. Chapter 3: Obsessive Licking, Stress Grooming, and What It Means. We all love a clean cat, right? Cats are known for their meticulous grooming habits. They spend a significant portion of their day licking their fur, ensuring that they are clean and free from any dirt or parasites. This behavior is not just about cleanliness. It's also a way for cats to regulate their body temperature and even to relax. A little bath, a little grooming, it's all part of their natural instinct. Grooming helps cats to stay cool in the summer and warm in the winter. It also helps them to bond with other cats and even with their human companions. When a cat licks you, it's a sign of affection and trust. But there's a fine line between healthy grooming and obsessive licking that could indicate something's not right in kitty paradise. When grooming becomes excessive, it can lead to hair loss, skin infections, and other health issues. It's important to recognize the signs of over-grooming and understand what might be causing it. Think of it this way. When cats are stressed, anxious, or yes, even mad, they often resort to over-grooming as a way to self-soothe. This behavior is similar to how humans might bite their nails or twirl their hair when they are nervous. Over-grooming can be a coping mechanism for cats, helping them to deal with their emotions. It's their way of saying, dude, I need to chill out. Cats can become stressed for a variety of reasons, including changes in their environment, the introduction of new pets or people, or even boredom. It's important to pay attention to your cat's behavior and try to identify any potential stressors. But if you start noticing bald patches, irritated skin, or your cat's fur is looking more like a chewed-up carpet, it's a clear sign that something is wrong. These symptoms can indicate that your cat is over-grooming to the point of causing harm to themselves. It's crucial to address the issue before it leads to more serious health problems. It's time to take a step back and assess the situation. Look for any changes in your cat's environment or routine that might be causing stress. Have there been any recent changes in your household? Are there any new pets or people that your cat might be reacting to? Understanding the root cause of your cat's stress is the first step in helping them to feel better. Now, over-grooming can also be a sign of medical issues such as allergies, parasites, or skin infections. It's important to rule out any underlying health problems that might be causing your cat to over-groom. A visit to the vet can help to identify any medical issues and provide appropriate treatment. So a trip to the vet is always a good idea if you notice any drastic changes in your cat's behavior. Your vet can perform a thorough examination and run any necessary tests to determine the cause of your cat's over-grooming. They can also provide advice on how to manage your cat's stress and improve their overall well-being. But more often than not, it's a sign that something in their environment is stressing them out. Cats are creatures of habit, and even small changes can cause them to become anxious. It's important to create a stable and predictable environment for your cat, with plenty of opportunities for play and relaxation. And let's be honest, that something could very well be you. Cats are sensitive to their owner's emotions and can pick up on stress and tension in the household. Make sure to spend quality time with your cat, providing them with love and attention. By creating a calm and nurturing environment, you can help to reduce your cat's stress and prevent over-grooming. Chapter 4: From Purrs to Swats, Decoding Aggressive Behavior. Okay, so we've covered the subtle signs, the passive-aggressive moves, but what happens when your usually sweet and cuddly feline transforms into a hissing, spitting, swatting ball of fury? Well, my friends, that's cat code for back off. Look, cats aren't going to come right out and say, "I'm angry with you." They communicate through body language, and sometimes that language involves claws and teeth. If your cat is suddenly hissing, growling, or swatting at you, it's a clear sign they're feeling threatened, scared, or yes, even angry. Now before you go thinking your cat's gone full-on Cujo, remember, aggression is always a last resort. They've probably been trying to tell you they're unhappy in more subtle ways, but you missed the memo. Chapter 5. Litter Box Rebellion, When Accidents Aren't Accidents. Let's talk about the dreaded litter box, that sacred space where cats do their business. Now we all know cats are creatures of habit. They like their litter box a certain way, and they're not afraid to let you know if something's amiss. So, if your usually fastidious feline starts having accidents outside the box, it's not because they're trying to ruin your new rug, though it might feel that way. It's their way of saying, hey, something's wrong here. Maybe you switched to a new litter they can't stand, or maybe the box isn't scooped often enough for their liking. Or, and this is a big one, maybe they're stressed out, anxious, or yes, even mad at you. Think of it like this. The litter box is their safe space, their sanctuary. If they're feeling stressed or upset, they might avoid the box altogether as a way of acting out. Outrow feline frustration, decoding the signs for a stronger bond. So those are the 5 signs your cat might be secretly mad at you. Remember, cats are masters of subtle communication, and it's up to us, their human companions, to learn their language. Have you noticed any of these signs in your cat? Let us know in the comments below. We're all in this together, folks. Remember, understanding your cat's behavior is the first step to a happier, more harmonious relationship. And trust me, once you crack the code, you'll be amazed at the depth of love and loyalty your feline friend has to offer. Thanks for watching.